because those are just things that you got. It's not like you bought them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's one of the goals behind the system was my biggest complaint about point-based systems is what's come up on notes from the Aleph before, which is players will buy something that gives them a formal advantage over something that gives them an informal advantage. Plus, also fail-forward logic means I'll buy stuff that prevents loss.
Mm-hmm.
And so Ironclaw specifically designed that the GM gives you stuff. This came up as a controversy because when you sell it back, you only get half value. And that was on purpose because it's supposed to make you think twice about selling it back. There's stuff on my sheet that I haven't immediately trashed because it might have some value to me later. And it's stuff that I wouldn't buy. It's basically getting it for half off because I got it during the adventure. Is at least my logic. I've run into some
vehicles and hiking and such.
Right, and I've run into some people who complain about that because why should they only get half value for turning it in? They should get full value. I need a better word for those kind of people than what I've been using. So,
what's the word you've been using?
Whiners.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
fair.
It's
totally fair.
Yeah, it's guys, it's it's supposed to be a trade-off. I don't know, I'm the kind of person who plays Dark Souls, and when you invade me, you discover that I have been spending 200 hours leveling up every stat to 50, so my kitchen ladle does 300 points of damage because I'm insane. But it makes me happy to do this because the look on their faces when I beat them with the ladle. I don't even win those fights. I don't even win those invasions. It's just worth it just to do it.
You take the different approach. I go for the shock and awe tactic of what's the goofiest outfit I could wear.
There you go.
Yeah, Goofy is
Smo's armor combined with the weird helmet wrap that makes your head 12 feet taller.
Oh, that was the
Black Widow.
Xanth, yeah.
So that was the Black Widow movie.
Yeah.
Get into a fight, start singing a song, nobody knows what the hell's going on, and then make your move.
Exactly.
Okay. Thanks for waiting, guys. Appreciate it.
No problem.
So yeah, you have a search area essentially to find where this grove is, and it happens to be basically along the path that you were planning to travel to get to Mount Gramarte and as well. So it'll put you through Doloro territory. Once you leave Perival, you are no longer in your native land for some of you, but you're basically no longer in a safe space for Connor, anyway.
Yeah, 3 of us are no longer in our native land. One of us is a dirty traitor.
I'm just gonna be over here innocently whistling.
I mean, you're a saint, but are you a saint to the Doloro?
We'll find out real soon.
I think the answer is no. I don't think we need to find out. Well, you're a saint to a minor portion of the Doloro. Colette would represent that minor portion, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so as you guys set out and you're traveling over the plains, you have just you basically cross the point where you can no longer see the river behind you or the town of Perival that you left. You come across what looks like it is a small a hamlet, right? Not even really a village, just a small collection of houses. It's about early afternoon, and as you approach, you can hear cries for help, shouts for help from within the one of the buildings of this small collection of homes and like a barn, probably.
Before we heroically rush forwards, I think we should probably ask this. How are we girded? Is the doctor in robes or is he in plate mail?
I'm in both.
He's in both.
So
He's
you're
encumbered.
over encumbered. Okay, Connor, are you flying your colors?
He's wearing his armor, but because it's had to have been replaced, I don't think any of his anything but his tabard would have his emblem on them. So no,
So are you wearing the tabard or not?
no, not in this area.
Okay. Of course, I'm not changed, but I don't have. I mean, nobody the hell knows what the hell my cape looks like. That looks
true.
like what it means. So
Yeah.
I don't really have colors to fly. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Specifically, Connor's colors were the major stopping point.
Right.
Okay, cool. So you guys are not identifiable as. You all are not identifiable as Avoirdupois natives necessarily.
What about Connor's entourage? Aren't they soldiers?
Yeah, suppose so.
Avoirdupois soldiers at that.
Horsey boys. They're on edge. What do you want to do? I mean, they listen to you, Connor, so do you want the manpower or do you want the anonymity factor of leaving them behind?
What sucks is I just named them all.
Might as
I
well
know.
bring them
What-
with. We're in a war zone, man.
Yeah, you don't have to leave them behind permanently. You could say like, hang back here, we're gonna go investigate the shouting.
Yeah, they can hang back.
Okay.
The doctor heroically rushes forward.
The doctor heroically waddles forward and then becomes out of breath because he's wearing too much clothing. But yeah.
That's what you think, but I have hiking.
Hey, there you go.
Hiking is long term. You're rushing forwards.
It's all about pacing yourself. Finding your rhythm.
Rushing
Alright.
is relative.
As you approach Doctor, you can hear the cry coming more and more clear to you. It's in the barn, which looks fairly run down. You can also smell on the air the distinctive scent of blood. And once you reach the first house of the Hamlet, whatever, you can see your first body. It looks to be an Avoirdupois soldier who was slain. You can see grisly marks on him, but it'll take a moment if you wanted to investigate further to figure out the source of his death. You can still hear the voice calling from the barn. Say, help! Anyone, please!
I'm a little suspicious right now, actually. Given all the circumstances, I would actually like to investigate, hey, what did happen to this body?
Okay. I'll let you include medicine on this, but this will be mind and searching, I think.
Oh, mind and searching? Okay, so
Let me
go ahead
see.
and construct
Well,
that.
hold on. Sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. This might be observation. I'm looking. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's do that. Mind and observation, but you can also include dice for your medicine.
Okay, so I'll include academics into it as well, I guess?
Right, sure. Academics.
Yeah, so unfortunately the observation does nothing for me.
Aw,
But that is still 3 successes to figure it out.
nice. Okay.
Oh,
For-
actually, my mind went up. I keep forgetting. I keep rolling d6 for it. It's d8 now. I'm
Clever
smarter
boy.
than this. But yeah, that is still 3 successes.
Okay. So you can tell that this guy, he's got some superficial claw marks made from a small animal, possibly one of the velociraptor type animals. But the thing that did him in really is a wide gash to the neck, which is likely caused by an axe. And you can see several other defensive wounds on the arm that seem like it is a very large and heavy axe that did the damage to him. And his two friends whose bodies are not too far away.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and stand up at that point and call out, "Hello? Who's there? I'm here to help. I'm a doctor. Are you injured?"
Hold, please.
Yeah. Hold for cat.
For a second, I was hoping it was our old giant black horse friend, but you wouldn't be attacking Avatar soldiers. You'd be attacking the Doloro.
Right. Which is why this is a little weird at present.
Okay. The voice from inside says, "Please help. I can't move. I've been injured. Our unit was attacked. I don't know what became of my allies, but be you loyal to the Avoir de Poix or have any mercy in you whatsoever, please. Come help me."
I'm coming in. Please be patient. And I'll shuffle on in and see what I see.
Okay. I will have you roll initiative, and if you have danger sense, you can include that as
I
well.
assume we're all there,
Yup.
right?
Yeah, I guess if you
Yeah,
guys
you guys are probably chilling outside, and I'm just taking the brunt of it here.
Well, I mean, I assumed you were just doing all the talking. I assume that we're all right
Yeah.
there. I have
Oh,
no
no,
reason.
if it's a mission of mercy, I probably would hang out with the doctor. I'm worried about him. Besides, he smells nice.
Well, it's also
Okay.
Avatar soldiers, and also we all had a little powwow before we ran over here.
So I do have 2 successes. If this is a close range engagement, I believe I have focus.
Okay. I will say, Doctor, that you are not at close range, but you do have, but you did succeed. You can ready.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. We're going to move over here. I'm going to
Draw the
set
most
up the
beautiful
grid
barn ever.
and draw, a very convincing barn.
I'm surprised you're not using the old warehouse map as a barn, as we have before.
My classic warehouse.
Yeah.
I want to have an indoor and an outdoor, and that map is also kind of rubbish. Anyway. So yeah. Barn time. Okay. It's a map layer. There we go.
Lots of successes all around. So I'm just waiting for the barn to get drawn. Oh, it's all the way up there?
It's up there. Yep. So you can be you're kind of entering the barn, right? Yeah, there you go.
Right.
So that's
So
fine.
there's a door here, I assume, for the barn door.
Sure. I like it. Okay.
And I'd have Anushka beside me, I suppose.
Yeah, get Nushka in there. Okay. And where's my swords? Swords. There we go.
Anushka, now you're a giant.
Okay. We're actually going to put these guys up here. And 4. Gotcha.
By the way, while we're here and setting up, the one thing I was playing around with testing,
Yeah.
was that afraid condition right there.
Ooh.
See, I
Nice.
can move it around, and it moves my token to follow.
Oh, right. You've linked them together.
Yeah,
Nice.
but that's no way to macro it, so I don't think it's going to be a success.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate part there.
Because otherwise I'd have to drag it out every time, and we do this back and
Personally
forth.
manage everyone else's status.
Well, I already do that. But On the other hand, I can just click your token. I have a whole macro bar on the top to manage your statuses for you. That one, I have to drag it big in and out and delete the token, because it's actually a second token. That's the only way I could figure out how to put statuses, like a ring around your token image.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, so as you step inside, you can see that there is, in fact, one of these avoirdupois soldiers who does seem to be wounded. You can see from this distance that he's got a horrible gash on his leg, and he's sort of like struggling to pull himself closer towards you along the ground. But your ears flick. You are aware that danger is not far behind. On the loft above you emerge 4 large muscle-bound boar, each of them carrying what look like very, we'll say blooded battle axes. And as you enter in, they reveal themselves from their hiding places, and they go to attack.
By the way, are we staying on grid?
Oh, I'm sorry. Right, I didn't mean to. Let's take that off. Boom. That didn't work. Let's try that again.
Okay. So you're saying I won't get focus
Save.
for this, right?
You are within. Let's see. I think.
What's the target number?
The target number is 3, unless you're at like close range. Oh wait, it's within near range, right? Which is within 4 paces. So actually, yes, I'll say for Anushka and for the doctor that your target number would be 2. So you could have focus.
Oh, I totally
Okay.
passed it.
What's my target number?
That
here?
may very well turn to guard.
Let's see.
What about us
You are-
outside?
Outside the barn as well. So I'm going to say your target number is 3.
So the same.
Yeah. Okay, so this dude is going to throw himself. Oh, yeah, I'm thinking like a berserker leap kind of thing here. So he's going to basically charge you. He's going to use his aim and a charging strike at Anushka.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Not only did you have a cowardly ruse, but you're also going straight for the lowest level combatant. Well, that's okay. I do have a sword. All right. Who's doing this?
This is the guy north of you, number 1.
That guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's charging in.
Okay. So he's going to get within 1 pace and attack, or what is he using?
Yeah, he's using a charging strike, so he's going to roll his speed.
Right. Well, he's going to get there because the minimum the minimum he can roll is 1. So just go ahead and move it.
That's true. So there you go.
But well, I will go ahead and use my focus. I've got the aluminum rapier and the martial sword out. I'm going to go ahead and tap my focus to attack.
Okay.
And then I'm going to tap rapid aim.
Ooh,
So
nice.
I can aim even when it's not my turn.
Very cool.
You defend normally.
Right. So I guess he's going to counter.
Yeah. You can counter.
Can counter.
Good luck.
Okay. Jeez.
Oh, you're about to run this person through.
Sorry, I just want to quickly double check what our battle axes look like. Damage +2. It's pretty basic.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
pretty
no,
bad. All right.
I want
You need
great
skill up.
axes though. Damage +3.
Yeah, and I'm guessing you didn't guard because you charged. So
Yeah.
you probably aimed and then attacked. So it's just he
Exactly.
comes at me and it's just the blade is out faster than the eye. So let's see what you got.
Okay, let us see. Now, would I get my aiming bonus for this?
Oh, screw you!
Damn. Okay.
That's what you get for charging somebody who has focus and rapid aim. Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm so clever. I'm gonna hide behind a wall and ambush somebody.
That's 3 successes over him.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, that's 3 successes.
Can you
Back
reroll
up
that
a
1
pace
on the
for this-
D12?
Back up a pace for this is slang.
Oh yeah.
Unless you counter, then you can't.
I mean, I
It's
did
attack,
counter,
so
right?
He can back up. Back up. Back up or
Okay.
take slaying. It's your choice.
No, I don't want to take slaying.
Take a mere 6 points of damage.
Yikes.
I thought you couldn't receive if you were countering.
He's
This
the
is not a
attacker.
counter. This is me interrupting to attack.
Yeah, this is why it's a little
charged me,
confusing.
and I had focus, so I whipped out my weapon and attacked. And normally I can't aim on a focus attack, but I have rapid aim, which allows me to take an extra action.
That's true, but
Welcome-
I did counter your interrupted attack, which means I don't think I can back up.
No. You get right there. Stop. It's not your turn. It's my turn. I tap focus. I attack. Anytime I attack with an impaling, you can still. Oh, you counter attacked?
Yeah, I counter
All right.
attack.
Fine.
Yeah.
Take 9 points of damage.
Yeah, so there's no way I get out of this, but I'm gonna roll my
It's just
soak
a
anyway.
sword that runs you straight through. I think this automatically overkills you.
Yeah, I think it's gonna. I soaked.
I'm sitting
Two
here
of it.
talking about how I don't want to get in terrible violence, and then instantly stab your femoral artery.
I believe we call this trauma.
Well, at least you smell nice. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Blah. So that was fast. All right. Well, other people, Lumpish Oxaline is also going to try the same thing. Aim and a charge.
On me or
Uh,
the priest?
No, on the doctor.
Right. The other one is afraid now and can't attack anyway.
I believe you mean on the
I'm-
saint.
Going
Yes.
to interrupt to dash.
Okay.
So you
And
go
he's-
back where you were.
What now?
I'm going to interrupt to dash.
Oh, okay.
Basically, go right here.
Okay. Then I'm attacking Connor instead. Okay. So yeah, we're aiming. What do we got here? It's gonna
Parrying.
be 2.
I assume Connor is a counter, or are you with counter with the buckler, or counter with the sword,
I'm parrying.
or parrying? That's right. You're good at.
Okay, here it comes. 2d8 and a d12. I like that 8. Ah, okay. Ting. So yes, you knock this great axe aside. You can smell the breath of this berserker on your face as he's shouting at you. Ripe Vina. Yum. Okay. Ripe Vina is going to dash 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh god. Oh yeah, she can do it. Okay. She's gonna dash 4. And then dash 4 and then attack Connor as well, and she's gonna claim her tactics on this for an additional d8. So this is gonna be
All right.
3d8.
Parry again.
Okay. And Goveni, oh, I don't even know, is going to duck behind a bale of hay and recover from being afraid.
A hide action, ultimately.
A hide action. Is that a reeling thing, though? Is that a stunt?
That would be stunt.
Then we'll do that.
If you want to hide, it's a stunt. If you just want to get out of line of sight, it's just a move.
I'm going to say there's enough up here. It's a loft that she just has to.
Right.
Or
You
he-
move out of line of sight. You are no longer looking at us.
Yeah.
Because it was like that guy charges and the sword goes right through him, and there's a hideous spray of blood.
Oh, regroup, rethink this one. Okay, that's it for me.
Blood doesn't stick to you anymore.
And this guy is just over there injured.
Yeah. The
Okay.
Avorta Plus soldier. I'll throw some injury on him.
Before you leave, Doctor, could I use you for a tactics bonus?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you can go ahead and go first.
All right. Just going to aim and attack that guy. I have a favorite use with akimbo.
Right. Vina is going to any kind of good stuff is gonna. Well, we'll just counterattack. Let's get this going. 2d8.
Their goal is to hit really hard, and
So bad.
they slip.
Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dice, 7 successes. So that's
11 damage total.
plus 11 for critical. Yeah, 13. So that's 13 damage.
Yep.
Right.
Overkilled.
No, it's 12 total.
Oh, you counted the damage with
Every time I count 2, I just count 1 extra. So
It's still overkill, guys.
yeah,
It's still,
yeah. Well, we had
Still
to
overkill.
look. It's posterity, right? For bragging
Sure.
rights after, we had to figure out how much damage was done.
You are technically correct. So.
When we're drinking at a bar 5 years from now.
I can't apply the afraid condition to lumpish oxaline, so I'm leaving it to someone else to do that. Okay.
Oh, 2 people in front. One of you has focus.
Yep. I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of a dash. So I'm going to move up 3 and then 4, which will get me all the way up to here. And I'm just going to say, don't worry, you're safe now. And I will go ahead and rally them.
All right.
So let me go ahead and get that up. That will be hurt gone from them.
Nice.
Do I feel like it? Sure. I'll go ahead and, for posterity, say I am also going to flesh ward them. So this way they don't die during the encounter. If they want to roll their will, they can get 1 extra point, which might put them up to 2 flesh ward.
Okay.
Okay. Have we taken out
Yeah.
half of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is one I'm
Bloodily.
going to have to move to the see the
guarding.
one who's behind the hay bale. And I'll say, put down your arms, and I promise you won't be hurt. And I will attempt to negotiate.
Okay. What are they rolling?
Mind, will, and negotiation. You can give me a bonus because we've killed half of them.
Yeah, you can take a bonus d8.
Okay. You roll your mind, will, and negotiation versus mine. You need to be an 8.
And I can't, so I take a focus.
So you will strongly consider what I have to say, which is your call as GM. And if you don't, then your next turn has to be a focus turn. You have no choice.
Right. Right. Okay. What's
I'm the
this
last one to
dude's
act.
name?
Yes.
This is the liar.
Just call him liar. Let's see. I'm focused. Just doing some. Dash, you have to move straight, or dash, you can move as many turns as you want.
Dash, you have to move straight, but you can stride and dash, or dash and stride. And those are 2 separate
Probably
straight
my
lines.
dash is so high and this map is so small.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, but your stride's what, 2?
My stride's 2, but unfortunately,
Yeah,
it
so you
gets
can
me
move
here.
2 and then dash, or dash and then 2. If you have acrobatics, you can dash in the middle.
Right, like I said, my problem is my dash is 8 and my stride is 2, which means
Yes, move
I
to
get
8.
here and then run into a wall. You know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so move 2 and 8 or 8 and 2.
I know, it's what I'm trying to figure out. Maybe I can roll my sprint die and decrease it, right?
You can roll a smaller die if you want to.
I will roll a D4 sprint die.
Okay. Pick a direction.
Straight
You're just
ahead.
running inside, right?
Say what?
You're just running inside, right?
Well,
Yeah.
I plan to kill somebody.
All right.
This was a cowardly act, and I do not want these people around in my world anymore. Damn it, I wanted small numbers.
Well, you can add or subtract your stride from that. So you could go up
Right,
to
but I think I need to go here and then... Yeah, okay, that puts me in range.
Yeah.
And then
Well, no. A sprint is just a straight line.
Well, that he also
that was
gets
my
his
stride at the
right?
end.
Oh, but it has to be a stride
No,
along
no.
that line.
Okay, you asked. I
I
apologize.
sprinted and then I used my stride to turn. You said you can stride in a different
Okay.
direction.
Sprint is different from dash.
God, I
You
wish there
asked
was
me
an
about-
undo action for movement.
Yeah, you asked me about the dash. Just dash inside. What's your dash?
8. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to decrease
So
my numbers.
Move up to 8.
God,
and then
this means
stride.
I've been doing sprint wrong for 11 years.
In
In games with you, Raph.
So just dash in the room and then move to. You can do it. Just do it.
Yeah, no, I can't because then I have to. Well, then I'm going to kill the guy you just
Here.
negotiated with.
You want this guy, right? It's just the one you
Theta's
want?
question is, can he move less than his total dash?
I don't know what you're not getting right here. I have an 8 movement on my dash. I have to move 8 in a straight line, and then I can only stride away, which means I have to go deep in the room and then stride backwards.
Oh, okay. To clarify, you move up to your dash. You can move less than your total dash distance. You don't have to move 8. You can move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8.
Boom, I'm getting here then. 5.8. There.
So you can do that
So
exact
you can do
movement.
that.
God damn, I don't know why some things are so hard sometimes.
Sometimes we make them hard.
And then I aim and attack Lumpish Auxilian.
Okay, Lumpish Axeline is going to counter with 2d8. Hitcha.
Let's see. Yeah, you're giving threat. It's attacks, strength. And I just said I aimed. Rerolling that d12. Whatever. So that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 damage. I'm sorry, no, that 7 doesn't count. Yeah, 6 damage.
Okay. 3d8. Resolve. Alright. Soaks it down to 3 damage. So, ow.
You're already afraid and then injured.
Yeah.
Yeah, because these sons of bitches are using hurt Abattoir soldiers to lure in unsuspecting heroes in order to kill them. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Even
Yep.
Harmon, who would let people go, this is too much.
Too much cannot abide. Okay. It's my action. I think I'm gonna move this. Gulvain the Liar has been
Taking a focus turn.
taking a focus turn, right? So that's his turn. He's not doing anything. He's considering Anushka's words. A lumpish oxline is screwed, covering from reeling. And let's see, is there a way for them to get out of the barn? They've got a run of 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's probably a back exit to the barn at the very least. I think 20 could probably get them there.
Usually barns have an entrance and an exit, so
Right.
you're just gonna die tired, but go for it.
Fair. Okay. Well, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna run out of the barn. Yep. Just flee. Just book it. It's obvious that this ambush attempt has failed. And yeah, it's back to your turn since Govani is still contemplating a situation. He's now been completely abandoned, so it doesn't look like...
I'll recover
Yeah.
from reeling and guard. So I'm done.
Okay.
I'm gonna guard and I'm gonna run after the one that just ran away. And then I guess assume that puts me outside the scope of this combat.
Yeah. I think that you can easily catch up.
I have a
to
38
Oxaline.
run, yeah. I can almost double their
Yeah.
speed.
So yeah. You can catch up with them, no problem.
Take a focus turn.
Focus turn. And Connor?
Focus turn, striding, and then focusing.
Okay. All right. Harmon, what do you plan to do? Do you plan to finish off Oxaline?
Yeah.
All right. Oxaline has been routed. Bleh. I just deleted the fear token. There we go. Okay, cool. So now you guys have Govani. I've said it a different way every time, but you have them, the last remaining boar, surrounded. They realize that they've been, basically their attack has failed, so he's going to drop his axe. Anushka. He throws it to the ground with a look of disdain.
Look of disdain. That was a cowardly trick.
He can
You're
still hate
lucky
you, though.
You surrendered to me. Yeah, so I assume Harmon takes care of the straggler or the routed.
He did, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm not on the map. I assume this takes me out of this scenario for a while.
My companion. Well, I'm going to turn to the one who surrenders. My companions will be less likely to slay you if they have some sort of identity to tie with you. What name is it you go by?
Govani.
I think it's Giovanni. What it is? But,
It's supposed to be Giovanni. Sure.
How did it come out?
I mean, there's no typo there. That's directly from your random namer on the website.
Yeah.
I don't see it anywhere. Where would I see this?
It should
It
be on
would
the
be
map.
under the token.
Yeah.
Under
I
the
don't see
character
names
token.
under the
You would have to activate it.
I activated it.
I don't see names.
All right,
under-
hold on. There you go. That means you didn't see the names of everybody else.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, it might just be Giovanni, which is another spelling of Giovanni. So
Okay. We'll go with that then.
it's the Middle Ages, guys.
Yeah.
We're
All right.
We're running without a dictionary here. So Vinny, yeah, yeah. Is there actually an Avatar guy in here? Is that
There
what
is.
the weird thing
That's
is?
the purple guy. Yeah.
The purple thing.
He needs a name too. Let me give
Prisoners in your duplicity. I can only assume. Well, we'll find out about Gilman. That's for the doctor. He actually is injured, right?
Yeah. Yes,
All
he
right.
actually is. He's not in cahoots or anything.
Vinny the liar. It's hilarious. And are these guys like bandits, or is he actually wearing the green of the Doloro?
He is wearing the green of the Doloro.
Yeah, so you guys have instructed your color. All right, so basically you're here to ambush people. Sigh. When my companion gets back, which is going to be shortly, he's going to ask you where the sacred grove of Lutara is. Do you know where that is?
He snorts.
That's his response?
I think that's his response. Yeah, no, he
Yeah.
just snorts at you. It's like a laugh. It's a scornful laugh.
Well, Connor, you're our reigning officer here.
Connor nods.
Yeah, so I suppose we should take this man as a prisoner. It would be to you being the blooded officer of what to do with him or how to interrogate or dispose of him. I have no taste for this, I will say, and I will get out a rag and start wiping the blood from my sword. Oh my god! And let's also get the blood out of my hair. Whatever it was, I stabbed him, turned him into a blood bag because this is just horrible.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, if we ever get to, we need to look up the maker's mark on the sword because whoever made this, yes, an excellent sword.
Packs a punch.
It's some right there. Anyone remember that Far Side cartoon where it says, "Hey, everybody write that spot down"?
I don't know that one. Nope.
There are a lot of Far Side cartoons.
There are many.
So Govain is not willing to speak to you, and you are taking him prisoner. Meanwhile, I suppose I have Gullimond here, and I am going. Are you okay? Let me see your wounds. Can you walk?
He flinches. You kind of get him up onto his feet, but yeah, he's not going to be able to walk without assistance.
Well, I suppose it would be unwise to leave you to your own devices. The way we came up here seemed clear enough, but there's no telling if someone might ambush you, and I wouldn't want to leave you alone either.
He says, "Bless you. You are." And he looks at you, kind of a confused stare, because he can identify your accent as being Doloro, and but he recognizes. Well, actually, no. You guys really aren't traveling. You're traveling kind of incognito. So yeah. So he shoots around a questioning gaze. He says, "Do you are you of Wardepois? Are you just citizenry? What has brought you here?"
I'm just a doctor, but I believe Sir Connor over here is here for business. As is Sir Harmon, who you recently just saw rush out the other side of the barn.
Oh, indeed. And my please help me outside. I need to see what befell my countrymen.
I'm afraid you will not like it, but I will help them outside. And you will, of course, see their bodies with their grievous axe wounds.
Yeah. This his lip trembles, but he holds it together. He says, "Oh, they were good fighters all. Those cowardly mongrels, and yeah." He says we should kill them, the last one. He deserves death.
Well, I would say the none do, but we will be going deeper into their territory, and I'm afraid in your condition you will not be able to fight them or bring that death that you wish. In fact, it's very likely that if you don't bury that within yourself, it may arouse some additional suspicion when we have to drop you off in a city. We will not be going backwards towards the line.
Yeah, he's not happy about that. He'll say, then you ought leave me here. I'd only slow you down in any case, and I need to report this to my superior immediately. It is my duty as a soldier.
I can only tell you that it's unwise. I could tend your wounds, but I understand if you think there are things greater than your own personal safety. However, I do have some things to give you. Perhaps that you should make the journey without perishing along the way. Or becoming ill. I will go ahead and give him a dose of good medicine and an extra travel grub.
Oh, Doc, you're great. Okay.
Here, have some noted weed too.
And some noted weed. He's
A brick of it. I got 2 bricks. You want left brick or right brick?
Oh my god. Yeah. Here, just take a baggie. I will say that it has obviously been an emotional day for him, and was fully believed that he was going to die alone in a barn slowly over the course of several days. So he's it's weird. The rage did not break him, but the simple act of kindness has, and you can see tears streaming down his horse face. And he's going to say, bless you, sir. You have my eternal gratitude. Tell me if there's anything that I can do. Tell me your name so that I may one day repay your kindness."
I'm just a humble doctor, and nothing more than that. I wouldn't mind payment, but I suppose now's not the time nor place.
He says, I have...
Just simply take it and go, and try to live.
There you go. let's see. He's gonna offer you his longsword. It's standard issue for their military. He still
Mhm.
has a short sword on him as well, which you figure he could use to defend himself with. But yes, he says, "Please take this. It is my family's sword, and it's all that I can offer you for your service."
I'll nod and thank him.
Okay, you have a longsword of nondescript make, but this seems to please him, and yeah, he'll take his leave of you unless you have any other things to ask him.
I'm not sure I do. I mean, it's obvious what he was doing here. He was out on patrol. He got ambushed. He got used. I don't think he has any extra special information about the Grove, does he? I guess I would ask that.
Yeah, you could ask that. Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll say, only the reports that I've heard of other units in the area. They say that these bastards fight with strange magic on their side. We were sent to question the townsfolk to locate their sacred grove and their magic leadership. But so far, every town that we have come across has been abandoned, and all that we've found are attacks from wild animals, and now from these dishonorable, I guess they're not bandits, but yeah, he might call them bandits, dishonorable vagabonds.
Right, he's
Well,
involved.
are they deserters, or were they acting in the name of the army?
They're acting in the name of the army, but he's trying to insult them.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just trying to make a point that they are dishonorable, that they don't fight the way they should, like in neat lines with swords.
They should come out and let us cut them all down one by one. How could they not do this?
Exactly. Valor against valor. But no.
Right. So all the townsfolk keep disappearing, and I suppose we are in a town now. So I suppose once he's gone, I'll actually kind of look around a little bit.
Okay, yeah, he makes his way back east. Yes, east. And as you poke around, you can see that there are, well, actually, why don't you give me a searching roll? That's kind of why we have skills.
Supposedly.
Mind searching.
Yup, and I got a D8 brain now. Gotta keep remembering that. And 2d6 for searching. That is 2 successes already.
Cool. And you don't have tracking, right? Or anything like that?
No, I do not believe so. I have
Okay.
hiking.
All right. So, with 2 successes, as you poke around, you can see that there were signs that this place was inhabited, probably not more than like 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
The inhabitants here probably were just simple folk, likely farmers. But it seems that they picked up and left in a hurry, and not more than a few days prior.
Almost certainly heading west, right?
Yeah, it looks that way, although it was going to be hard to tell without some tracking the exact route that they took. But that's something that you could try to do, I suppose. Yeah, there's also a lot of evidence that these boar berserkers, right, have been staying here for at least a day as well. After hurting or killing these other avoirdupois, they were probably, well, they had obviously set an ambush and had been
right. They
living
have like
off
a small camp.
Exactly, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think I might attempt to follow these tracks. And I would like to go ahead and call and say, hey, I have insider with the Blessed. Undoubtedly, they are going towards the grove. And I kinda know where it is already.
Okay, yeah, I definitely think Insider with the Blessed could apply because you're dealing with specifically Luterus Blessed hidden zones, right?
Mhm.
So yeah,
So
I guess what's
another round
familiar?
of mind and searching?
Another round of mind and searching.
Well, that's not so good this time. Only one.
Okay,
From
well,
this
with one
village,
success.
let's see what I get.
Yeah, from this one success, you can find a path out of this hamlet and towards a ridge of hills in the distance. That seems to be west of here,
Mhm.
and also basically along your path. So, yeah, that's a success.
Okay. So I guess let's check in what everyone else is doing. What are you going to do with your prisoner?
That's a good question.
Well, that's for Connor to decide. I absolve myself of responsibility.
Well, what's this skill? I guess it would be questioning, wouldn't it? No, that's it from Myriad's song. So,
Inquiry.
inquiry. Yeah, I don't have any good skill in that. Well, I could have my entourage escort him back to the closest Avatar camp.
Oh, you could actually go with the soldier that's trying to leave, and they could guard him on the way.
It's true. It's true.
But you know what awaits him there. I mean, unless this guy's ransomable.
It's most likely they're going to kill him. If
Especially
he's
once the other
traveling,
soldier tells them what he did.
yeah, if he's traveling with a group of avoirdupois soldiers and militiamen, it's doubtful that he'll even reach the camp before these guys fucking murk him.
I mean, the moment he did what he did, his destiny was worse than those peasants.
Right. But we will stress that he may know where the Lutar Grove is. So
But he ain't talking to anybody.
Pardon?
He's not talking to anybody. They already asked him questions. And you've got less questioning ability than they do. And it seems unlikely that he's going to go for your nobility and etiquette kits.
Right. Of course, as he's from the lower domain.
So, I mean, if you guys don't have the heart to kill the man, then maybe do what you're going to do. Send him off with the soldiers that we already know will kill him. So at least you don't have the presence of mind to have to witness it. Out of sight, out of mind. I, for one, believes this man gets what he deserves.
Doctor in the background just going, war is hell.
I mean, he'll get
Where's my
what
martini?
he'll get what he would have done to you. So
Takes the noted weed.
Yes, but he is he and I am I.
she is she. And I am the Eggman.
I am the waters.
Cuckoo,
Cuckoo.
All right, in that case, Connor will just take him outside of where we're camping and give him a soldier's death.
Okay. Yep. He says a parting prayer to Lutera, I suppose. And then you relieve him of his head. Blah.
Surprised he went down that easy. I expected, after Connor said I give him a soldier's death, Okay, well, you all inside the barn hear a lot of crying and yelling and begging.
Mm,
This is a coward. This is a coward doing cowardly acts. I assume that he wants to live as hard as possible.
I mean, I suppose there's like cowardice, and then there's like perceived cowardice. I mean, this is maybe
I mean, the dude also didn't talk when
inconsequential.
interrogated, so who knows? Maybe he has strong
Mhm.
Yeah.
will.
like the tactics being used here are would certainly be considered cowardice to the avoirdupois because they are, hit and run or like, guerrilla tactics. But at the same time, for people who feel that their lands are being invaded, who do not have by like a larger military presence,
In a war they started.
yeah, I mean,
So
that's
I always,
operating on a political level that the
I always-
individual probably doesn't care about.
yeah, I always forget people who play role playing games to have fun.
Are you not having fun?
Nah.
Well,
I
I'm
find
having,
this enjoyable, actually.
but I'm a miserable person.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm just
I'm-
thinking other
I'm-
people who are watching this, come along and say like, "Oh, let's go watch one of those." I love the critical. Let's go watch a happy D&D game. People, what do we do with the prisoners? Well, I suppose we should put them to the sword as we live here.
Hey, I am just happy we didn't spend an hour interrogating him with like hostile measures and shit. That shit that we all hate watching.
yeah,
That's
Right,
I'd rather
Uh,
talk about 5 minutes whether we should kill the guy or not kill the guy than hey, let's put shit under his fingernails or
Exactly.
whatever.
Sir
Yeah.
Connor
So-
puts to the sword an enemy combatant who literally just tried to kill him.
Well, behold, as we penetrate deeper into their woods, he didn't tell us if we're on the right route to the sacred grove or not.
Yeah, he must have been stronger of will than I gave him credit for.
Or the foolishness of youth. They have one life and are so eager to throw it away as quickly as possible. So I suppose we're going off into the woods.
To the moving woods that have killed many scouts. Or injured many scouts, rather.
Killed some too. But yes. Okay then. The woods beckon.